Mhm.
So we have taken 1 kg chicken. We keep 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and 2 teaspoons or tablespoons of red chili powder as per your taste. We have added 2 teaspoons of salt over here, and here we have added a little bit of red color so that it can give a better color for the chicken. Now we are adding a pinch of black pepper. We add black pepper so that the smell of chicken doesn't come.
Garam masala.
Now we are adding garam masala, a pinch of a garam masala so that your mouth doesn't get spicy while you are eating it. This is one of the dish which my mama likes to prepare and we all like to eat it. Now she has added 1 tablespoon of cornstarch into it. There goes one more. It depends how much chicken, how much quantity of chicken you have taken up over here. Next is adding a tablespoon of maida into it, all-purpose flour. Do remember that always you should sift the flour and the corn flour before adding them into anything. Give it a nice mix and we are going to keep it for half an hour for marination. You can have it with chapati or you can have it with the rice. Usually my mom prepares it with Roos Bukhari, which is famous dish of Saudi, which they usually have it with this. Don't forget to rub the chicken properly with all the spices so that the chicken gets tender within half an hour. Next is you're going to heat up some oil and you're going to start putting the chicken pieces into it. The oil should be piping hot so that the chicken starts frying immediately. Be careful because as the chicken is marinated once, so the oil might spill. Is better you cover that and start frying them. See that the chicken is deep fried only. This is how the chicken looks. And always remember, don't fry the chicken at high flame. Keep the flame at medium. First 5 minutes keep it on the high flame, then put the flame low at medium so that your chicken gets deep, nicely fried from inside also. This is exactly the color after frying it. It will take exactly 5 to 10 minutes, or a few pieces it will take 5 minutes to fry it off. You should have this deep red color to get fried. And this is not the ending step. We are going to go further with the curry also. While the chicken is getting fried, my mom is preparing the Roos Bukhari, which I had already mentioned. Do comment if you want the recipe for Roos Bukhari too. The next step is you have to take oil depending on the quantity of the chicken or how much oil you want for your curry. We have fried all the pieces of the chicken. Now we are going to prepare the curry in which all the chicken pieces are going to go in. Put 1.5 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste. Roast the ginger garlic paste. Then we are going to add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder. Next add the red chili powder, about 2 teaspoons again. It depends upon the taste you want, how much spice you like in your food. Roast all the spices till you get the nice red color into it. Meanwhile, the Roos Bukhari is getting ready over here. Now what my mom has done is she has just turned off the flame and let this oil come to normal room temperature, because we are going to add next is curd. The most important step is we don't want the curd to curdle up, so that's the reason we should bring the oil to the normal room temperature and then only put it into it. Here we have taken almost, I think, 2 cups of curd, depending on the gravy we want for the chicken to be into. It depends how much gravy you want to have along with your rice or chapati or naan. We are going to cook a little bit till the oil leaves from the sides. Add a little bit of a pinch of black pepper into it. Garam masala. Even add a pinch of garam masala, as the mom is saying. We have added chopped coriander plus 1 whole green chili. Next, my mom is adding 1 tablespoon of salt into it, as per your taste. Again, it depends as per your taste. Next, add in the chicken pieces into the gravy, and we are going to let them cook into it for few minutes. Mama, how many minutes are we going to cook into the gravy? 10 minutes. Okay, around for 10 minutes. This is exactly how is it going to be cooked in the gravy for few minutes. Let it, you can put it on the simmer for few minutes till the juices are absorbed by the chicken as it is fried. Let it get a little bit soft into it. So this was the curry I was talking all about. Yeah, this is the final look of the curry. At the end, you are definitely going to get this. We didn't put any whistle. We have just kept it simmer for 10 minutes. And this is how it looks. See, this is exactly, we are having the chicken with the Roos Bukhari. Along with that, you can have salad. We are having cucumber along with us. Let's enjoy Roos Bukhari along with the red chicken.